Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Jay from TNJ, and we start out this episode in the preseason, kicking off this Lions franchise here on Madden 20. So before starting the season, we do want to go through a couple of preseason games just to see what we have on the roster and really see who's going to be those bubble guys, who's going to make the roster, who's not. So first we start out with a question from our reporter here, and here's the thing, these storylines, I'm actually looking forward to this. It's going to add a new dynamic to franchise, and I hope it just keeps the mode fresh. That's what I really want, because after a while, Madden does get a little stale. So let's hop into the preseason. There is a tip ball catch by Tommy Lee Lewis. David Fales is getting some run. I highlighted in the intro that David Fales is our backup quarterback, but I'm definitely looking for a future at backup. And speaking of backup, there is our backup running back, C.J. Anderson, getting in, and he's got the first touchdown of preseason, running over a defender that time and getting in for the touchdown. So we do go up 17-3 here in this preseason game. Here's Fales still in at quarterback, but throwing to the left side, a wide open man. And I believe that was Tommy Lee Lewis again, and that is going to be an incomplete pass. So here he is under center here on a 4th and 1 play action fake, rolling out to the right side, and he's going to feel some pressure. And that's Chase Winovich running him down from behind and getting that sack. One thing I do have to get used to is I think throwing the ball is a little bit different in this Madden. I think it takes a little bit longer to throw the ball. They wind up quite a bit, so we have to get used to that going into this franchise. So here are the Patriots back on the field, and look at Brian Hoyer in at quarterback. But look at this glitch. He just keeps dropping back, and he keeps going, and look, we're finally going to get the sack. But wow, I don't know what's up with that, man. You got to patch that one. Sean Robinson, his second sack of the game, and we actually go on to win that game 17-10, as it's a preseason game, so it doesn't really mean too much, but we get the win nonetheless. So here is another storyline going into the next game. Ragnow is actually one of our young offensive linemen. He's our center right now, and look at the veteran Rick Wagner. He wants to kind of mentor him, and what we're going to do right now, he's asking, what should we work on? I think we're going to work on some pass blocking, because our offensive line is kind of shaky right now. We don't have the best offensive line, but I think we have some potential because we have good playmakers. We're going to have to be creative on offense, really, because, getting young guys like TJ Hockenson and also even Marvin Jones, we got to use that speed. Even getting Jermaine Kearse in the game, that's going to be important. So here we go, out playing Buffalo here in the dress rehearsal game, and just getting some offense going here in the second half. We do have Stafford still in the game here in the third quarter. Here's a quick throw to the left side, and that one is going to be tipped. That one was for Marvin Jones. So now we move into the fourth quarter. We just need to get get used to this offense. Here's a run out to the right side. That's a stretch play, and C.J. Anderson is going to run in, and he's in for another touchdown here in the preseason, and that's a pretty good run to the outside. So not much to show in the preseason. I didn't want to kind of flood this episode with preseason, but after the game, we do get some good news. After that, Ragnow actually gets some awareness, +3. That's pretty good for a young player, because you know how they do Madden. They kind of have the younger players with lower awareness and the older players with higher awareness, and it's good to see him getting a +3 in awareness here. So let's go over the roster and see who did make the squad. Well, to be honest, there's been no surprises. Nobody was really overly impressive. Tommy Lee Lewis actually is going to make the roster, and I am going to have him as that last receiver. We're going to carry 6. We're going to carry 4 tight ends as well, starting with TJ Hockenson, but we have some bad news. In preseason, he actually tears his hamstring and is out for the first 5 weeks of the season. So that's actually going to kind of give Isaac Nauta, who was I believe he was a 6th round draft pick from the Lions this season. So they did draft 2 rookie tight ends, and now it's important more than ever that Nauta gets his opportunity to play. So like I said, the rest of the roster, really no surprises at all. Actually, Tease Tabor actually is kind of a surprise. He's 22 years old, but he's mistake prone. I mean, he's been doing it since college, and I think that this is a guy that definitely needs to work on a lot. He's 22 years old though, so I'm really going to give him a shot and see what he's got to make the roster. So we do actually go up against the Cardinals, who have no superstars on their team at all. I'm pretty surprised that Patrick Peterson isn't listed as one. And we set our season goal of wins at 7. And just looking at our superstars, Damon Harrison and also big play Darius Slay on the outside. So here we go. Let's hop into the regular season, going up against the #1 pick, Kyler Murray. And, you know, this isn't a bad matchup here in this first game. They're not the greatest of teams, but I don't think they're a slouch of a team either. I think Kyler Murray is going to surprise some guys this season, and we'll see if he surprises us here in the opener. So here we go. Let's kick off this 2019 NFL season on the road, as here is Ty Johnson, the rookie out of Maryland, back to receive that kickoff. And out comes Matt Stafford here in his second year with Matt Patricia as head coach. Let's see what he's got. I mean, he's 79 overall. He's got good throw power, good accuracy right now. I think it actually could be a little bit better, but we'll see how this game goes. So here we are, first play under center. Here's a handoff. This time, Kerryon Johnson is going to get stopped by Peters. So now on a 2nd and 7, play action fake. This time, Kerryon Johnson fakes up the middle. We're going to throw it to left side. It's going to be picked off that time, and Matt Stafford makes his first mistake of the season. Let's take another look. That's Budda Baker on the interception. Kenny Galladay cuts inside, and we throw it right when he cuts, but the throw goes to the outside. A bad read, a bad throw on that one, and it results in an interception. So here's Arizona back out onto the field. Here is David Johnson getting his first carry. He's going to lose 1 yard. So 3rd and goal. Here's Kyler Murray. This time, he's going to use his legs, run out to the left side, but he is going to get down. He was a former baseball player, and he slides, and he gets 4 yards, but they do end up settling for the field goal. So out comes Matt Stafford again for his second drive from the shotgun. 3 wide receivers out there. He's going to throw to the flats. And there is Jermaine Kearse, and he's got his first catch as being a Lion. That's a gain of about 3. So here is Stafford from the shotgun once again. Has all kinds of time. Going to roll out to the right side. Going to try to get rid of it, but he's going to get sacked that time by Hicks. And like I said, this is something we're going to have to get used to. Getting rid of the ball, it takes a little bit longer than previous games. So now Stafford on a 3rd and 14, airing the ball out deep, and that's going to be overthrown, as that's a play that I'm actually going to run with TJ Hockenson quite a bit, just running him up the seam. He's an athletic tight end, but we're going to have to do without that the first couple of games coming up. So here's David Johnson back out on offense, getting the catch, but that's the first completion of Kyler Murray's career, and he goes for 2 yards. So now 3rd and 8. Here's a deep shot to the left side. He's got Christian Kirk, but it's picked off by Jelani Tavai. He's going to take it back and run that one upfield, and the rookie out of Hawaii gets his first interception of his career. Tavai is only 69 overall. I want to keep my eye on him, as his development is going to be crucial. This linebacker core is not that good right now, but I think Tavai is going to be one of the guys we develop. So here is Kerryon Johnson into the game, and he is going to get a swing pass out to the right side. That is just a gain of 9. Here he is getting the handoff up the middle, but he gets cracked on that one, and the ball comes out, and Hicks falls on it. But take a look. Matt Stafford is shaken up on the play, goes for the tackle, and somehow messes up his back. We'll have to see what the injury looks like after this drive. So here is Arizona back out onto the field. Tragedy already for this Lions team. Here's a carry out to the right side. There's Tavai again. This time a tackle in the backfield, and that is going to be a loss of 2. So now 3rd and 12. Here's a screen pass out to David Johnson. He puts on a move and gets to the left side and runs out of bounds. And that is a big 3rd down conversion on that one, and he gets the first down. So later on in this drive, here on a 2nd and 13, David Johnson up the middle. He's got about a gain of 8 on that one. It takes 2 men to bring him down as he moves to about the 6-yard line. 3rd and 4. Handoff right back to him. He moves to the outside, and that's a touchdown, David Johnson. And now the Arizona Cardinals take the 10-0 lead. But now we get some bad news. Bruised sternum for Matt Stafford. Ty Johnson gets hurt as well. So all 2 offensive weapons that I was looking forward to using, Ty Johnson for sure, and I wanted to get him out in the passing game a little bit. He's hurt for the game as well. So we will have to do without Stafford as in comes David Fales. So now here he is in the shotgun, 3rd and 5. Throwing across the middle. It's almost going to be picked off. We may have had an open receiver right over the middle of the field. That was our tight end, and we just simply miss him. So now we move on to the second quarter here. 7 minutes left here in the first half. Here's a handoff to the left side. Here's Kerryon Johnson fighting up the middle, and he's got a nice gain of about 6 as we had to lean on this run game just a little bit more. So we do pick up the first down eventually. Here's a throw across the middle. Danny Amendola, his first catch as a Lion. That's only going to go for about 4 yards. So now 2nd and 8 from the shotgun. This time 2nd and 6 I meant. Throw out to the right side. That's going to be Kenny Galladay. And that is going to be a nice gain of about 16 yards on that one. And that's going to be a first down. So let's get David Fales' confidence going here. Another throw across the middle. And the accuracy issues already. That's going to be overthrown. And now we get it to a 3rd and 6. Fales from the shotgun. This time, easy dump off. Jesse James, he can't get upfield. That's only a gain of about 2 on that one as we get stopped. And we do have to punt this ball away. So here is Kyler Murray back out onto the field. Faking like he's going to run that one. He throws across the middle. That one is Christian Kirk. And that's about a gain of 7. So 2nd and 3 this time. Murray, he's going to run it out to the right side. He's going to take off. He's got speed. He puts out a juke move, and he's getting tackled that time as Tavai was in on that one, and that is a big first down scramble. So 1st and 10. Here's a throw out to the left side. This time, Larry Mitz. He has one, and he's breaking free. He is in for the touchdown. Larry Fitzgerald, the ageless wonder, and he's in. And it's 17-0 here for the Cardinals. So we have under a minute left. Can we put together a long drive? Here's a deep shot. Kenny Galladay goes up and gets it. They're in a cover 2. We exploit that and go up the seam. Big gain. So now inside of 20 seconds left here in the first half. Here's Fales rolling out to the right side and throws that way that time. Jesse James is open, but he just cannot hit him. So that's a wasted down on that one. Now inside of 10 seconds. Here's a throw to the right side. That one is Jermaine Kearse, as now he gets it to about the 20-yard line as we do settle for the field goal, making it a 17-3 game going into halftime. So we had to clean up this offense and run the ball a little bit more because Fales just does not have the accuracy. So here we go here in the second half. Here's Kyler Murray with the ball, putting on a juke move and getting about 3 yards on that one. That's a nice scramble by the young quarterback. So now 3rd and 6 this time. Murray, he's going to throw to the left side. He's got Christian Kirk, who was lined up in the slot that time, and he's got a first down. Only 96 yards passing in this game, but he's been using his legs quite a bit. Here's another throw out to the left side. Larry Fitzgerald, he's getting a catch and getting pushed out of bounds at about the 15-yard line. So now 2nd and 7. Running his receiver in motion is Kyler Murray. This time, he's got all day to throw. We finally get the pressure on him. We avoid the sack, and look at this. We finally get him, but we could have got a bigger sack on that one, but Kennard does get in for the first sack of the season. So now 3rd and 9. This time Murray throws deep to the left side. He's got Andy Isabella in the back of the end zone. That is a touchdown for the rookie. Take another look. I'm not sure what our cornerback was doing on that one, but just lets Isabella run right past him, and that's a touchdown. And now it is 24-3. So here is Kerryon Johnson trying to get going in the running game. He can only get a couple of yards on that one. It's been tough sledding for him in this game. So now they send an all-out blitz. This time, Robert Nkemdiche, who got cut in real life, he gets the sack. and now they bring it to a 3rd and 14. Fails this time, stepping up in the pocket. He's got enough time, but he can't get rid of the ball. That's a sack by the new acquisition in the offseason for the Cardinals, the veteran Terrell Suggs. So now we move this one on to the later parts of the 3rd quarter. Here's Larry Fitzgerald getting going once again. Quick throw out to the left side by Murray, and that is enough for a 1st down. So now we move this game on to the 4th quarter. Here's David Johnson on the carry up the middle on a 3rd and 10, and he's going to be stopped by Davis and Tavai, and they do kick that field goal, making it 27-3. So Matt Stafford being hurt has definitely hurt this offense, as we have not been able to get into the end zone in this one, as Fails throws across the middle. He's got a man. That's Kenny Galladay, and he's picking up a 1st down on that throw. So now we do run the no-huddle offense. I do like how they do automatically run off the clock instead of wasting time. No wasted time here. And here's Fails going to scramble out to the left side. He's got a lot of room, and he doesn't have the speed, but he is going to get down the sideline and get pushed out for a gain of 17. Nice scramble on him. So now we're past the 50-yard line here on a 1st and 10 at the 48. 4.5 minutes left. This time Fails not going to have enough time. He gets sacked. Nkemdiche again. His 2nd sack of the game, and he brings it to a 3rd and 20. So Fails from the shotgun. This time, great protection. He's going to launch this one deep to Galladay, but it's going to be overthrown, as he has not been able to connect with pretty much anybody this game. So now 4th and 20 this time. Got to go for it on a 4th down. Here's a throw to the right side, and that one is just going to be overthrown. And that's the story of this game. David Fails cannot come in. He fails, and it's going to be 27-3. That was a horrible joke. As we go to 0-1 on the season, and Kyler Murray gets his 1st win of his NFL career. And you know what? He didn't even throw for that many yards. He threw for 169. David Johnson ran for 76 and a touchdown. 22 carries, though. Kerryon had 11 carries, as we definitely want to get him some more carries as this season goes on. Snacks Harrison had 6 tackles, all solo, too. And Tavon Wilson had 6 tackles as well. He plays that sub linebacker position. But Jelani Tavai was the impressive one here. He had 13 total tackles, 7 assisted, 6 solo. I'm excited for that kid. I think he's going to be really good on this defense, and I'm excited to develop him. I think I'm going to start moving him to a focus player. I guess we'll have to see going forward. So we do have one upgrade after this game, Quandre Diggs. He's kind of a all-around player to me. He's got good hit power. His tackling is a little lower than what I expected, only 73, but I do decide to upgrade his zone, and he goes up +3. I didn't even notice. He's only 5'9". I thought he was a little bit bigger, but 82 zone coverage now, 77 man. So I'm excited going into week 2, just because we'll have Matt Stafford back next week, because playing with David Fails is pretty bad. I mean, he couldn't make any throws, and it was pretty frustrating. So let's see what we do going into next week and week 3. The Chargers and Eagles will be next episode, so we'll see. We'll have Matt Stafford back, but unfortunately, TJ Hockenson did suffer that injury in preseason, out for the first 5 weeks. So hit subscribe, hit that like button. Stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.